I'm gon' bust your head. 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 Head.
Here we go. SparStar Promotions is proud to present 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the flyweight division. This bout is sponsored in part by Takedown Grapple. Make sure and visit the Takedown Grappleware booth located just outside our lobby. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Myron Ayer. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing black trunks trimmed in silver and gold. He is trained out of Sityacon, Los Angeles, by way of Covina, California. He weighed 122 pounds. He brings to the cage an undefeated record, 2 wins with no losses, 1 win coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Gilbert Nakatani! His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing black trunks. He is coming out of Full MMA Studios in Tustin by way of Santa Ana. He weighed 122.5 pounds. His record, 2 wins with 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Sosa. All right, guys, here we go. The 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the flyweight division.
All right, we got 3 rounds in the 125-pound division. You'll definitely see the lightning before you hear the thunder with these two.
Nakatani in that traditional Muay Thai stance here.
Flirts with the inside leg kick, but it misses.
A push kick from Nakatani here, trying to figure out the range. Knees to the body here from Nakatani. Got him in that nice plum clinch.
In on a nice takedown by Sosa there.
Sosa very scrambly, looking to pass that half guard after running that pipe on the single. Nakatani going to use that underhook to try to stand up and post that leg, and he does.
Something about Nakatani's Muay Thai shorts that made Randy Sosa want to put him on his back, huh?
Reaching his leg up for that high guard here. Sosa's going to have to be careful not to get that arm trapped if Nakatani turns his hips over.
Now, can he get that arm bar without the second leg over the shoulder?
No, not at that point. There's no fulcrum on the elbow. Now in the closed guard of Nakatani, going to look for Sosa, posture up and land some shots, perhaps try to pass.
Now Sosa's very heavy on his head here. Should he be more heavy on his hips and leaning back to posture? It seems like his arms are at risk here.
His right arm is in danger as Nakatani is starting to fish for that arm lock now.
If Nakatani can get his leg over that head, he's in a lot of trouble here.
Sosa does the right thing by smushing him up against the fence, though. Take away that leverage, take away the room to work.
Sosa firmly in control here. Got that paper cutter across the throat.
Yeah, really leaning on him, trying to bother the neck, get Sosa to react in a way, perhaps open the guard.
Sosa L'd up against the cage, looking for the arm. He might have it. Transferring the belly.
Nakatani's showing real nice hips here.
He's got the arm, but he's out of time.
A little too close for comfort for Sosa, probably not expecting Nakatani to turn his hips over as well as he did. Nakatani stayed safe against the cage, but probably will lose that round, due to being down there.
All right, so we got 1 round in the books. How'd you score that one, Mr. Widows?
I got to give that one 29-28 to Sosa for maintaining top pressure, landed a little bit of ground and pound. But Nakatani stayed busy off his back, threatened an arm lock a couple times, just couldn't seem to get back up to his feet or lock up anything definitive.
I concur.
As you should.
I concur. A little bit too little too late, in my opinion, for Nakatani, who did threaten that arm like you pointed out, but it was late in the round, and at that point, Sosa had pretty much already established position.
Nakatani did land some nice knees to the body. We can't forget in the opening seconds of that round, he showed a nice plum clinch, running the bicycle on those knees to the body, and Sosa wanted none of it, quickly took the fight to the ground.
All right, as they lock the cage, looks like we are ready for round 2.
Looks like we might have a water spillage or something needs to be cleaned up here.
Either that or someone has a drooling issue. We're not gonna speculate at this point.
Could be either or. Have you seen the Ring Girls?
The dynamite dropping, Kevin. All right, here we go. Round 2 underway. Nice shot to the body there with a middle kick for Nakatani.
Sosa
but again,
finishing.
Sosa gets him on his back.
Yeah, Sosa doesn't want any part of the stand-up, and Nakatani doesn't want any part of the takedown, but he's got a nice guillotine locked in here.
You have to sit down.
This is very.
Sorry about that, folks. I had to handle a little bit of justice.
I didn't tell him what went down.
Don't bump my table.
Nakatani on his back here again, looking for that arm lock. Sosa trying to keep that arm out of danger. Now is able to come out the back door here. Look for him to sink that near hook and maybe.
Nakatani fighting the hands, but eats a nice knee on the way up from Sosa. Nice knee from Nakatani in the clinch. Exactly what his corner's calling for, but Sosa parlays the single leg into another takedown, and Nakatani once again finds himself on his butt.
Nakatani does a nice job of staying safe and just had a real beautiful butterfly sweep here landing in mount.
Beautiful transition from Nakatani, who's now threatening the neck. Sosa could be in trouble here, but those hips, those hooks are wandering. He does not have that second hook in. Great job for defending by Sosa.
Nakatani looks like he might be trying to trap that arm with his now he's pretty much on bottom. But that arm is in danger. That left arm of Sosa is in danger once again.
Referee peeling the feet away. You are not allowed to grab the cage with your toes for those watching at home. It's akin to grabbing the cage with your hands, correct?
Yes. Nakatani showing nice hips again, always fishing for that arm, but can't quite seem to lock it up.
Now this seems to be 2 rounds to none for Sosa as far as position. Would you agree?
Yeah, once he gets the fight there, he's obviously in control, although Nakatani should be credited for staying safe, using his jiu-jitsu to stay safe and constantly threaten submissions.
For those of you listening at home, this just into the broadcast booth from UFC 190 in Brazil. Defending champion Ronda Rousey needed only 35 seconds to sleep Beth Correia with a right hand that knocked her unconscious and left her face down on the canvas. Little bit of UFC update for you here as we go into round number 3.
Yeah, Nakatani and Sosa having a battle of their own here.
Round 3, we are underway here. Nakatani's going to have to get busy quick if he wants to win. Does he need a knockout to win this, Kevin?
Knockout or submission. He's down 2 rounds to none in my book. Looks like Nakatani looking for a takedown now. Fishing now for that front headlock.
Nice left hand, right hand combination for Nakatani. Grazes the face of Sosa. Deep leg kick pushes him back. Sosa appears to be gassed here.
Both fighters showing fatigue, but yet still plodding forward. Nakatani looking to land that home run shot.
Both fighters training left hands. Neither finding a home.
Sosa doing enough to stay just out of range of that right hand. I'm not sure if that was a slip or what happened.
I don't know. He might have got caught there. Sosa able to fell Nakatani. Couldn't tell if it was a slip or from the punch or just both. Sosa once again in control. Working out of the open half guard of Nakatani.
Nakatani fishing for a Kimura now. He's got it locked up from the bottom.
He's
He's
going to isolate that arm. Can he do it without being in full guard?
The cage stopped him. He was probably going to sweep with it, but instead he got stuffed. And now he's at bottom mount. Gives up his back. Sosa wants to try to flatten him out here and look for the neck. Landing big power shots from the top now is Sosa. Nakatani doing everything he can to try to sneak out this back door. And he's got to be careful. He might catch himself in a triangle on the way over.
Sosa doing an excellent job of riding this one. He's going to ride the round to the finish.
Sosa hips are just too heavy on top. Nakatani cannot get out from under him.
Nakatani has a sign that says you must be this tall to ride, and his opponent is that tall.
And that's going to do it here at the end of round 3. I got to imagine Sosa wins a decision.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Every once in a while, you get one of those people. Sean, how do you see? Sean. Sorry, I had a little brain fart there. Kevin Widows, how do you see that fight going?
It's got to go to Sosa. Unanimous decision would be my guess. Nakatani did a nice job of threatening submissions, staying busy on bottom. You know, was not content to be down there, but just couldn't get up, and wasn't able to execute on the feet like I think he wanted.
Now for Nakatani, obviously this fight's probably not going to go his way. What can he take from this to build in the future?
Well, you know, he's got to work on his wrestling. That's it. You know, avoid the takedown. That way he can stay up on the feet where he likes to be.
All right, so it's time to turn it over to our announcer, Mr. Jim Fitzgerald, from Molly and Mike fame, for the official SparStar MMA decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, once again, let's give both fighters a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. We have a split decision. Judge at ringside, George Gallegos scores the bout 29-28 in favor of Nakatani. Judge cage side, Nick Serrano scores the bout 27-30 in favor of Sosa. And judge at ringside, Dr. Nelson Hamilton also scores the bout 27-30 in favor of our winner by split decision, the blue corner, Randy Sosa.
Tough fucking fight, huh? Did it go exactly the way you thought it would?
Yeah, it gave me all pounds to control from the ground and just do what we do know and no rest, wrestling.
My podcast partner Kevin Widows and I were wondering if the Muay Thai shorts were what made you think you could put him on his back and out wrestle him. Did you know coming in that he was primarily a stand-up guy?
No, I actually thought he was more of a wrestler since we did some research on him and he was actually sent to the state from California. So we're like, it's gonna be a tough wrestling match, but I know I'm a better wrestler than him.
Come on, you got it!